You are literally the last human alive who still carries an outdated biological toolkit designed for a world that vanished 3,000 years ago. When you open your jaw to feel the distinct pressure from those hidden molars, you are sensing bone actively fighting against a modern mouth that has physically shrunk over millennia of soft diets like pasta and bread. You likely assume we lost our ability to chew tough roots and hard nuts found in forests yesterday, but that is actually not why these teeth currently jam your cheeks or cause painful infections today near the gum line. Imagine standing in a crowd of stick figures gathered around an empty dinner table where no one can ever sit down because there are simply no chairs left for the final course meal anymore after everyone moved away. We stopped needing specific space for them not simply because we lost our diet, but because the entire global landscape of where humans live and eat has fundamentally collapsed under modern civilization pressures recently in concrete cities. Step 1. Step back to wild ancestors who hunted large game on open plains where their jaws needed to stay massive specifically to handle heavy fibrous hides without breaking during survival struggles back then against predators. Step 2. As humans began cooking foods thoroughly with fire and farming soft crops like wheat, the intense survival pressure required to maintain that massive jawline suddenly vanished completely from our evolutionary equation entirely yesterday forevermore. The left side shows your great-grandmother grinding tough meat on a giant hinge mechanism while the right side shows you struggling desperately to fit into an artificially tiny box inside a crowded city apartment now full of noise. Step 3. Step carefully as your DNA keeps trying to grow this ancient tool because your genes do not know that you have switched from nomadic hunting tribes living in tents to permanent concrete city apartments today with Wi-Fi. Your wisdom teeth are definitely not a problem with your broken biology. They are simply an artifact proving how quickly humanity abandoned the wild dangers for artificial comfort and safety zones without thought or regret ever again. Next time you feel that painful tight crowding inside your jaw, remember it is absolutely not a defect in your face structure, but rather proof of how successfully our species escaped the harsh demands of the wild back then.